It's your boy Larry back representing MCS Fitness. As promised, we're about to do a cooking video. We're about to do a meal prep video. I'm gonna show you the process I go through to cook my chicken, my carbs, my veggies, all that. So we can get it started with the kitchen. We're gonna get started with the chicken. You have to forgive me, it's early. You know what I'm saying? I'm still in my pajamas. Look, get my house shoes on. You know what I'm saying? I'm rocking the pajama pants, pajama top. It is what it is. Once you hit 30, you'll understand. But anyway, so we're gonna get right into it. I don't have anybody to hold the phone for me, so I'm gonna have to put it at a weird angle. But we'll get it done. All right. So here is my seasoning. I have the smokehouse maple seasoning, hot pepper, and then I have the mesquite, and then I have this stuff. It's wicked sweet bourbon seasoning, good stuff. And then I salt everything. Contrary to popular belief, you don't want iodized salt, but sea salt is actually good for you. If you've ever seen, your muscles need water and your muscles need salt. Salt preserves water in your muscle. If you've ever seen, imagine you know what a balloon looks like when it has no air in it, right? That's what your muscles will look like if it doesn't have enough water. It's where you hear the term flattening out in the bodybuilding community. So I'll make a separate video on that. But anyway, so I put that on the chicken. I put a shit ton of seasoning on my chicken. You know what I'm saying? Like, your diet food does not have to taste bad. It could have a lot of flavor in it, all right? So I'm gonna set this up, and then we're gonna get it popping. All right. So again, I put a ton of seasoning on my chicken. I mean, why the hell not, man? You know what I'm saying? Man, you have to diet anyway, so you might as well make the best of it. And of course, if anybody's wondering, there's no calories in this, so for all my people who are new to the fitness community. That. And then it's already smelling good. This on there. I just want you guys to get a gist of actually how much seasoning I put on my chicken, because people comment on my pictures on Instagram. Did I use this already? Shit, I can't remember. People be commenting on my pictures on Instagram saying how good my food looks. And this is why. I'm not even gonna bullshit y'all. Like, most of the time Molly, my wife, cooks my food. But I can cook, you know what I'm saying? I can do it. You know, I've been in the game for a long time before I met her. But luckily, she cooks for me now. Most of the time, but you know, it is what it is. Damn, get it done. Okay, so show you what we got. As you can see, a lot of seasoning on there. And basically what I did, I preheated the oven. I can't talk today. Preheated the oven at 350. So I'm about to throw it into the oven, and then I'll holler at y'all and get it out. Alright guys, so we're back, and I actually went ahead and started preparing the meals a little bit. Again, this is from Molly, my wife or whatever. I'm going to take her food to work. I typically make it every single morning, but you know, kind of slip in today. So basically, you use broccoli. You want to get your greens in. You want to get your vitamin K in, your fiber, and your green vegetables. So, you know, having green veggies is important, for sure. Okay, this is how the chicken turned out. After you cook the chicken, you want to let it cool for a little bit before you cut it, because it makes it easier to cut. So then I got brown rice, which is the staple. We typically use brown rice for cuttings because it's lower on the glycemic index, which that's a whole other video for another day. But so here's brown rice, and I made this actually the other day, and I put it in the refrigerator. So, and again, when I put the broccoli with everything, I typically don't even cook it because usually it'll sit, you know, at work or whatever in the refrigerator. Anyway, so when I heat my food up, it cooks the broccoli. Now you could theoretically boil it. You can boil a whole bunch of broccoli at one time. Me, I like green beans, but Molly likes broccoli, so I got her broccoli. So here we go right here. She typically eats about 3 meals a day, okay? So I have brown rice, about a half a cup, about a quarter of a cup of broccoli, and of course we have the chicken, and this is what I top it off with. This is amazing. Yes, it does have sodium in it, okay? You can see, if I can focus. Focus. Yeah, it's 260 milligrams of sodium per serving, which I don't measure this out. Obviously, she's not getting ready for a show or anything. For the average Joe who's just trying to lose weight and get fit, you don't really need to measure this out per se. I don't put a shit ton on there, but I put just the drizzle. No, it's a little bit more than drizzle, but that's about how much I put on there typically. And that's for the typical meal. And again, the broccoli's frozen, but you know, we found out that when we warm it up in the microwave, it's just as good as if we boil it ahead of time. So anyway, so this is what a typical meal would look like. You have your green, your veggies, your rice for your carbs, your fiber, your carbs, and of course your protein. Protein builds muscle, so definitely want the protein in there. But you want to have a well-balanced meal. It's important that your meals are balanced like this. So this is what a typical meal would look like, and these are the containers typically that, you know, a lot of people use, you know. And what I would do is I would have these in the refrigerator, so it's just grab and go. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, so you can see me now. But typically I'll have them in the refrigerator so I can just grab and go. But as you can see, we didn't cook that much chicken, or I didn't cook that much chicken, for the simple fact that I like my chicken to be fresh. I found out that if I cook a lot of chicken at one time, when it sits in the refrigerator, it has a tendency to get like, taste like plastic or whatever like that. So I like my chicken to taste fresh, and that's the reason why I don't cook that much. It's the reason at one time, and that's the reason why, you know, I cook a smaller amount of chicken at one time. But anyway, so that's what the meals are looking like. So again, if you have any questions or concerns on meal prepping,